This is an overview of the Updater. And the Updater enables you to download end-of-day data from Yahoo, Google, and Quote Media, and intraday data from Yahoo. And Yahoo intraday data will backfill about 3 weeks of data. And in addition to that, we'll have on the website about 800 symbols or files for 800 symbols that you can download and place in the Yahoo intraday directory to build a database of the most used or most popular symbols. Google has either temporarily or permanently, we don't know yet, disabled their API for intraday updates. The end of day update works fine, and Google EOD will download about 242 data points. And the way you use the Updater, we're on Google EOD right now. You have 3 portfolio choices, and you can edit these at your will. You can add or delete symbols and place descriptions so that you know what the symbol means. And when you're done and you want to save the changes, you just save the changes, and the next time you load the portfolio, it will have those symbols that you selected in there. The only caveat is that if you're going to update or use the Google portfolios, make sure these symbols work on the Google website, and the same for Yahoo and Quote Media. Particularly for the indexes, they do use different notations for many indexes and also for some stocks. There's probably 40,000 symbols available, and you can also download foreign symbols if you use the dot notation. But go to Yahoo or Google or Quote Media, try the symbols on their site, and if they work there, they'll work here. But the way this works is that you select a portfolio, portfolio 1, 2, or 3, and if you want to update all of the symbols in the portfolio, you just click Update All. And it will contact the server, download the symbols, and pop through a progress bar to let you know where you are. When the progress bar finishes and you get an arrow cursor, click on View Report, and that'll tell you the symbols that were downloaded, whether it was an OK or fail, and the number of records that were downloaded, and the date of the last record. We're doing this on Monday, so this is Friday's data. For Yahoo Intraday, you're going to use the portfolios in Yahoo, and you're going to select them by number, either 1, 2, or 3, and it works the same way. If you want to update all of the symbols in the portfolio, you click Update All, and you'll get the flashing cursor and the progress bar. When it's done, the cursor will turn to an arrow. Click View Report, and it'll show you the symbol, whether it was an OK or fail. And in the case of intraday data, it'll show the number of records in the file. Each of these indicates a 5-minute data record, and this is the date and time of the last update, and the time of the update matches my system clock, so it's near real time. Once you've downloaded the 5-minute data, you can change that to any time period from 15 to 260 minutes, of course, depending on how much data you have available. For example, if you wanted to convert the SPY and the USO into 65-minute data files for use in the software, you would highlight the records or the symbols you want to convert, click the button, the radio button for the time period you want, click Make 120 bar files, and it takes just a second. And now you have these SPY and USO symbols with 65-minute data in your 120 bar file directory. Quote Media portfolio works exactly the same way. You enter the symbols and put in a description if you want. You update all by pressing the Update All key. And Quote Media will download about 735 days of end of day data, which is good for analyzing charts and the chart analysis program. Google end of day records are good for use in the campaign charts. And also we use Google end of day data in the stock score, which we'll explain in a later video. Yahoo end of day has been temperamental as of late. It will either download the number of years that you specify or dump the entire data file. And it does that from time to time. But if you wanted to do Fourier analysis, then select a symbol and download it and run that through Fourier analysis, because you'll either have 5 years if you've selected it, or 10, or perhaps even 15 years, which is fine for Fourier analysis. I think that explains the main features of the updater. The key is that we have redundancy built in, so that if we get a curveball thrown at us, for example, Google discontinuing its intraday updates, we'll have a backup to go to, or if Yahoo gets temperamental with the number of data points they download, then you can go to Quote Media.